Title: Drake's Blur Tour Spectacular, a salute to Virgil Abloh, poetry, and sperm. TLDR, Drake, the music sensation, kicked off his Blur tour in a glorious manner, set ablaze in Chicago. The show was a mixed bag of emotions, talent, and some rather unconventional tributes, from paying homage to the late fashion guru Virgil Abloh, to surprising fans with the sperm-inspired poetry. Yes, you read that right, but don't let your eyebrows hit the ceiling just yet. We've got the deets. In the city renowned for deep dish pizzas and roaring baseball crowds, Chicago, Drake unveiled his Blur tour with a bang. Known for his shape-shifting music and a voice that's smoother than butter on toast, this guy certainly knows how to pull the strings of his audience. But this time, he turned it up a notch, even for him. Drake kicked off his performance with a holographic tribute to the late fashion icon, Virgil Abloh, who once graced the Windy City with his edgy style. Abloh, as you might recall, gave us some remarkable collections before his untimely departure from the fashion realm. A moment of honor, or a marketing gimmick? Only Drake knows, but it did resonate with his fans. Now, here's the plot twist: Drake unveiled his poetic side and shared a piece inspired by Hold Your Breath. Sperm. Wait, what? Yes, you're not dreaming. As bizarre as it may sound, the audience seemed to dig it, bathing in the profound absurdity of it all. Could this be the next viral sensation, or is it just too outlandish even for the internet standards? The Blur tour seems to be a mishmash of all things Drake, creating an extravaganza that's part tribute, part poetry slam, and all parts eccentric. Of course, the rapper did throw in some of his hits, but it was his quirky gestures that stole the show. His fans got a glimpse of the man behind the music, his unique persona that isn't afraid to push boundaries or poke fun at himself. Is it self-deprecating humor, or an ingenious tactic to keep the audience on their toes? Drake's opening night was undoubtedly one for the books. Whether you're his fan or not, it's hard to overlook the audacity of his artistic expression. His homage to Virgil Abloh and the surprisingly weird poetry all became a part of his stage persona, adding to his enigmatic charm. As the Blur tour sets its course for more cities, one can only wonder what other surprises Drake has up his sleeves. What else might he reveal in this whirlwind of music, tributes, and uncanny inspirations? In a world where the boundary between the personal and the public is blurrier than ever, no pun intended, Drake's tour opens a dialogue about celebrity culture, creative freedom, and the courage to be outlandish. Does this trend reflect the future of music and pop culture, or is it just another ephemeral wave? Will we soon be quoting sperm poetry at dinner parties, or will this be a faded memory, chuckled at over drinks? Disclaimer: this article does not intend to endorse or promote any views, opinions, or behaviors exhibited by Drake or any other artists mentioned. It aims only to provide information based on factual events and observations. For any health, investment, or other advice, always consult a professional. So, the ultimate question we're all asking, is Drake's creative eccentricity a revolutionary trend in the music world, or just a blip on the radar of pop culture?